Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Snake Master versus In, and this is going to be a match with TCG format and some OCG cards that are not out yet. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video, and then we are going to go ahead and we're going to see In win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they are going to decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Imperm, Driver, Tenyi, Ash, and Instant Fusion, so this hand is weird. They have a couple hand traps going second here. Also, Instant Fusion can summon out the level 4 Magic Key, which is a tuner, so that will make this like into a synchro. And they have Ecclesia, Gamma, Mogi, Imperm, and Long Young. So they both opened up multiple hand traps. Their hand's obviously better here than their hand. They're going to go ahead and start off by activating Long Young, and that will discard Mogi, summon out, and then summon out a token, and then get rid of those. They're going to go for the floor, and then effect a burn. And then normal summon out Ecclesia, and they're going to try to use that to summon out a Tenyi. They are thinking, like you can't like imperm this. Like they'll just be like, okay, chain. They're going to go ahead and Ash Blossom it. Chain Synchro to try to negate the Ash Blossom. Chain Imperm to negate the Synchro. And now this isn't a negate anymore. They do have Imperm. And then they're going to go ahead, pass, draw Ecclesia, standby phase, activate floor effect, and this will go ahead and special summon out from the graveyard by returning, not sent to the graveyard, special summon out from the graveyard by returning, summon out Ecclesia, and then they're going to special summon out their Ecclesia, and then activate the effect, summon out Moyi, and then Moyi effect, reveal the Tenyi, chain Imperm, and then, oh my gosh! Activates Imperm in column 1. Activates Instant Fusion literally 4 seconds later in the same column. And they let it go through. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Like, come on now. Like, this is negated. If their opponent caught it, they would have been like, oh no, I'm trash. I would have thought the same thing if I was them. If I got caught for that, I would have been like, oh no, there's 4 columns to use it. I used it in the worst one. Wow. No one's catching this. That's huge. That puts the tuner there. This wouldn't have done anything. This wouldn't have done anything. Now this is going to get added back to hand 2. And like they're going to pop off and they win this game now. Wow. You really got to pay attention to the Imperm zone. The opponent too. Like, honestly, Snake Master, they're taking the dub here. They're getting pieced up because they forgot to the second effect of Imperm. Go grab Long Young, and then activate Long Young. That's going to discard the Tenyi, summon out a token, and then get rid of those to go for the floor. Long Young effect, go ahead and burn, and then effect to try to pop. They're going to chain, obviously. Yeah, you're going to let this go through. That just doesn't do anything. Summon, battle phase, attack, and then attack. Then they are going to go ahead and pass here, not even adding back the Ecclesia. I mean, they already have an Ecclesia, but like, why not add back another one? Yeah, I feel like that is pretty decent. Draw Ashina. They're going to go ahead and activate the effect, hoping that they floor negate, but they don't. And then they're going to get rid of that, go for Monk, and then Ashina effect, banish. They're going to activate floor to negate. If you don't, then they summon out Vishuda and then make Monk, and then Vishuda's going to bait this anyway, so you may as well do it before they go ahead and get extra stuff on board. And then they go ahead and emit defeat. So going on to the next game, that was a depressing game one. We are going to see this SwordSoul deck, the Tenyi one, be going first, and then opening hands we have Driver, Appears, Dasher, Long Young, and Fusion Destiny. They opened up Driver twice. I really disagree with playing the Psyframes in the main deck of this deck, just because they conflict with your engine so much. Like, your Destiny heroes, you will never get your Celestial effect. I swear, it happens so much. Now, you can side into this package, because obviously you'll be dropping your Gamma during the opponent's turn 1. If they don't play, then you know, you're happy anyways, because then you just get to play freely. Well, not freely, because you'll probably get hand trapped. But, you know, if your opponent's not playing, you're happy with them passing. But I really don't like these cards in the main deck, to be honest. Tried them out a lot, took them out, put them back in, took them out, and now I'm just not having them in my main deck right now at this moment. But no hand traps here. And then they have Heavenly Circle, which not a lot of people are playing. Then they have Long Young, Ashina, Tai, and then Vishuda. They're going to go ahead and activate, do Ashina effect, summon itself out, and then get rid of that, go for Monk. And then Ashina effect to banish. They are locked into Worms. Please don't forget this. They'll be like the 4th person this week to forget it. They're going to discard, special summon out, bring out a token, and then get rid of... How? It's got to be a joke at this point. Like, there's no way. There's no way. They literally could have done this and then use this effect. Because the second effect, it doesn't say if you control no effect monsters. It just says it like the... Why? And they played in the nib. Like, what are they doing? What are you doing? Literally, just everyone misses the worm. Everyone, they're not even gonna catch it. There's no way. They caught it. All right, I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, there's no way they're catching this. Everyone else hasn't caught it. There's no way they're about to catch it, but they actually did. Nice. Banish. I mean, I'm happy that it was caught. Otherwise, I'd have been like really stupid. Go ahead and go for the synchro, and then you're going to get the effect to dump and effect to search. You're going to dump Ashina, and then go search out sudden shift. I really like how like the Tai can go ahead and like dump the Tenyis. Like, that's like a really good interaction. Then they are going to pass, but the Tenyis didn't do anything there. Like, I don't know, they played that like really weird. Pass, draw Long Young. Then they're going to go ahead and activate. Discard, special summon out, and then special summon out a token. I mean, they are going to be like a worm here to destroy with this. Then activate appears, and that's going to go grab the Tai, and then normal summon that out. Activate the effect, banish. They're going to go ahead and use this to negate, and then activate this effect, and then that will go ahead and that will banish a card off their field and a card from the graveyard. And then they are going to go ahead and activate Fusion Destiny. And then that's going... I mean, if they wanted to, like, they didn't even have to use this. Because, like, this, if you read it, it says... where is it? If a card is banished, you can ban it. It doesn't say if one's banished from your graveyard or your field or anything. It just says banished in general. So they could have let them go ahead and summon out a token, and then activate this effect, and then go ahead and banish stuff, and then keep their negate. But they're going to go ahead, dump, summon out the Enforcer, battle phase, try to attack Monk. They're going to activate Heavenly Circle, Tribute, and then go grab the Tai. And then activate Phoenix Enforcer. You know, you got to pop this. Popping this one, it makes sense because they just protect. And then effect to bring itself out next turn, or bring something back out next turn, but you know it's going to be itself. They draw Imperm, bring out the Enforcer. And then they can't activate this because it says during your main phase, if you control a face-up non-effect monster, you can banish to go grab a Tenyi, but they do not have a non-effect monster here. They're going to go ahead, battle phase, attack, using the effect to pop, you know, just, well, I mean, they didn't really need to do that. Like, wait, they tried using Duke, but you can't do that. I mean, if they wanted to, like, this card here was gaining 600, and this card was losing 600, but then this was also losing 4, so this was at 32, and this was at 19, so they could have went ahead and just took the damage, and it would have been less damage, because this can get its effect too. It says if this card is destroyed by battle, our card effect. So they could just let this get beat over and then use the effect. And that would have like also not put a token on their field. And like, make them take more damage. But they probably didn't know that this could also get its effect destroyed by battle. A lot of people don't actually know that. They banish for effect, and we're going to see Snake Master admit defeat here. And then going on to the next game, we are going to go ahead and we are going to see Snake be going first. Opening hands, we have Ecclesia, called by Fusion, Destiny, Peak, Prosperity. So this is like really good. Prosperity will be able to go grab something. They have Token Collector, Long Young Token Collector, Nib, and Appears. Oh god, they opened up both. And an engine. So let's see, they're going to go ahead. They're going to start off with an Ecclesia. Okay, they're not starting off with like a Prosperity. Reveal, summon out token, which means they don't have like a way to stop this off of Prosperity. Otherwise, they would have started with it. Then activate. They're going to go ahead and do 6. Like, my build, if you don't count Prosperity, game 2 and 3 going first, I have 8 outs. I do include talents because like I can take and then Babushka. It's not like a super like insane out or anything like that. But then there's also if you do count Prosperity, then I have 11. Because like Prosperity, if I start with 5 cards, which I will, playing 40, there's 35 cards left in deck. Prosperity milling 6. If I didn't already open one of my outs, then Prosperity hitting one of my outs is a little bit above 80%. So I count this as an out, even though technically like every time it's not going to be an out. We go ahead, we see the banishes. And then they're going to go ahead and mill 6 here. Then they're going to grab Ash Blossom. And then put those back. So they're deciding to grab Ash over like a token collector. Then they're gonna summon out the Phoenix Enforcer, set called by, pass, draw Trishula. Then they're gonna go main phase, activate Appears. They're gonna chain Ash Blossom to negate that. Then normal summon out Token Collector, activate Enforcer effect. Before they go for like Babushka, they're gonna pop a Token Collector, the one that had Gang Attack there, and then effect to be able to bring back next turn. They're gonna go ahead and attack, take some damage, and then main phase 2, Long Young, discard, special summon, bring out token, then activate called by. Okay. I'm gonna call by that. I mean, man, maybe you, I mean, you could called by Token Collector. Like, does it really matter if they bounce this to hand? Like, and if they want to use the bounce, then they have to bounce and then synchro. But if they synchro, they'll have a pop. Maybe you just hold called by, or if you're using it, you use it on Token Collector and not this, because this doesn't really do anything there. That was the worst play of all time. The called by. Should have let me use Vishuda first. Ooh, okay, they're gonna go for Ruddy Rose. They're gonna get those effects here, so burn and then go ahead and banish the graveyards. I mean, at least Token Collectors are out of there. Pass. They draw Tenyi. Okay, so they can just go battle phase attack. Oh my gosh, they're gonna pop off in main phase 2. But are they gonna pop off? I think they're gonna pop off enough to play in the nib though. Go ahead, summon. This is gonna be a really good game. Reveal, and then summon out token. Get rid of those. Go for Baxia. They're gonna get those effects. Draw, put back. Oh, that's not a good draw. Haven't normaled, right? You are correct. Normal summon out, and then effect, banish, token, and then that's summon 5. Peak effect. Okay, whatever. They use the decrease effect, and they don't. Oh my god, they didn't drop nib. Yo? Like, do they think they're gonna go Yazi pass? Like, or Yazi back? Like, what they're gonna go for the shooting riser? Oh no, oh no. Don't be crazy, no. Okay. Okay. So Tai's gonna dump this. There we go. I was like, oh, come on, don't go dump Ecclesia on me now after you do this. Yeah, dump token collector. They're gonna drop Nib. Then they're gonna go ahead and pass over token. Like they could drop token collector here if they want to, but they don't really need to. Pass, draw, imperm, set imperm, switch to defense, pass, draw, imperm. Hey, imperm buddies! Then they're gonna activate prosperity, banishing 3. And let's see. Ooh, Long Young not doing anything. Okay. So grabs Long Young, and then they're gonna put those back. I mean, they still can go ahead and beat over. Set imperm pass, draw Heavenly Circle. Set, it's not doing anything because they have to tribute like a worm for it. They don't have anything. Draw driver. That's not doing anything. So they're gonna go battle phase, attack with a lot of damage, pass, draw Tai, and that's not doing anything. So they're gonna have to set it, pass, draw Tai, and that does something there. So they're gonna go ahead and act. Well, I mean, they could have actually, like... Okay, I mean, they could have normal summon, right? Activate Heavenly Circle, get rid of it, go search. And they could have had, like, Ashina. So, like, they could have done something there. Then, like, Ashina. Summon out from the, like, make monk effect, summon out from deck. Go ahead, bring out the Adara. And then, I mean, it's, I don't know. Maybe it's just not worth going further now that I, like, say it more, but, I mean, they could have, like, outed token, at least. They're going to get rid of that, summon out token. I mean, they were still going to end up losing here to, like, this, but... Also, they drew driver all 3 games. Summon, and then Long Young effect, burn, and then GG's. Hey, Gamma, driver. Combo. But, wow. I can't believe the opponent didn't drop Nib earlier, though. I mean, I don't know. They really, like, if they're decreasing level, they're probably like, oh, Yazi. But who's dropping Yazi with no cards on your field? Like, they're going to have to go Baxia, pop, summon back out from the graveyard. And then Yazi summon from deck, and then, like, what, go for rank 4? But, like, I don't know, or, like, yeah, like, they've already gone through this, so, like, Anaconda's not a thing. Like, are you really, like... I don't know. I don't know. Guess they just had no fear in this. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they don't know about the Shooting Riser Dragon play. A lot of people don't know about that. That's something I recently have added to my deck. I also want to play a rank 4 with Babushka. I want to play like another rank 4 because I have Babushka Zeus. I want to add another rank 4 to my deck. I'm not too sure what I want to cut because, like, you know, Dragite's pretty good, Blader's pretty good, Shenshun's pretty good. And, like, even though I hate the Tenyi synchro, I feel like it's, like, awkwardly necessary just because, like, it can, like, beat over a board and then it can, like, banish something if they activate it, and then it's also a worm to pop. It's like, even though I dislike that card a lot, I feel like it's, like, necessary. Anaconda, I feel like, has, like, solidified its spot in my extra deck for sure. Just because, like, it comes up, like, so much to where, like, I have, like, my token collector or something. Because, like, I don't have to go for Babushka turn 1 when I talents take. I could also go Anaconda into an Enforcer. It really depends what I'm playing against, of course. If I want to go for like a Pop or a Babushka. But I don't know. I kind of want to add another rank 4. I just don't know what I want to take out yet. Like, it might just end up not happening just because like I don't have the extra deck space. But if I feel like something comes up less than whatever rank 4 I'm adding, then I'll end up changing it. But for the time being, my Estrex gonna stay the same. Like, I'm still like playing this and everything. But yeah, also I see a lot of people saying that you need 2 Baxia in like the pure build with the hero stuff, and like I think you're really wrong, to be honest. I've never had 2 come up, like never. And I've had like, I don't even know how many hours of playtesting with this deck, at least 20 plus, and like just second Baxia is yet to come up. The first Baxia does come up, but not as much as people make it out to be. I don't know. With the Tenyi build, it for sure comes up more, but I don't think you like really need to in like this build. But with all that being said, we're gonna see how long the match actually was. We were going to see that it was 36 minutes long, so a little bit over average. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.